Hi everyone, my name is Danielle Stern, and today we are going to discuss the role of neurotransmitters in weight management. When people think about body weight, the brain isn't usually the first thing that comes to mind. However, the brain has a dramatic impact on body composition. One of the most important parts of the brain, situated at the center, is the hypothalamus. The hypothalamus, although small, plays several crucial roles in emotional response, temperature regulation, and hormone secretion, to name a few. The hypothalamus receives information from inside and outside the brain, interprets this information, and then decides via the autonomic nervous system and endocrine system the most appropriate information to send to organs and tissues. There are five main areas of the hypothalamus that dramatically influence feeding behavior and energy metabolism. They are the acromion nucleus, the paraventricular nucleus, the ventromedial hypothalamic nucleus, and the dorsomedial hypothalamic nucleus and lateral hypothalamic area. Within these five areas are neurons that produce neurotransmitters that can either stimulate appetite or promote satiety. Neurotransmitters are often referred to as the body's chemical messengers because they transmit signals from nerve cells, attaching their receptors to muscles, glands, or other nerves. These neurotransmitters and receptors are responsible for the food choices we make, how much food we are consuming, hormone secretion, as well as body weight. Neuropeptides are a type of neurotransmitter secreted in the hypothalamus and are known to stimulate food intake and potentially decrease energy expenditure. Neurotransmitters have the ability to either turn on feeding or turn off feeding. The ones that turn on feeding are known as orexigenic peptides and neurotransmitters. Opposite those are anorexigenic peptides, which turn off feeding, inhibiting appetite. On this slide are a list of several on and off neurotransmitters. I'm not going to go into detail about every single one, but I will further discuss a few on the next slides. Neuropeptide Y, also known as NPY, agouti gene-related protein, AGRP, and norepinephrine are three of the main turn-off feeding neurotransmitters. NPY is the most abundant neurotransmitter produced by neurons in the arcuate nucleus. It stimulates intake of food and reduces thermogenesis. After its discovery, groups demonstrated that NPY injected into the brain induced a robust feeding response. When food is consumed, both NPY and AGRP levels fall. However, in those with obesity or diabetes, NPY levels have been shown to rise, promoting fat storage. Norepinephrine acts on the PVN, stimulating eating by increasing size of meal consumed and promoting intake of carbohydrates. This higher activity in the brain leads to overeating and abdominal obesity. A neurotransmitter that many may be familiar with is serotonin. Serotonin acts in complete opposite to norepinephrine, turning off feeding, by reducing intake and size of food. Although serotonin is a brain neurotransmitter, it is estimated that 90% of it is made in the gut. Researchers from Caltech University found that gut microbes modulate serotonin levels, further explaining the importance of the gut-brain axis and the behaviors our brains choose to make from this. In conclusion, the hypothalamus plays a very important role in our body composition. The neurotransmitters produced in there are responsible for either turning on feeding or turning off feeding. I believe the role of the neurotransmitters are often overlooked in terms of individuals' eating behaviors. So as nutrition educators, it is our job to consider these when working with clients. Thank you all for listening, and I hope you enjoyed the presentation.